1 year ago today, the NASCAR show made its debut on NASCAR Sonic Fans' YouTube channel. And that year, there were only 2 sketches, which will be later remade in future episodes. And over time, it became a multifunctional project and became popular with the same fan hype as the race recap videos. And now here we are, March 27, 2026, exactly 1 year later. You gotta be freaking kidding me! Guys, I know I got involved in the wreck with Sheldon, but this is too much! Sorry, Mr. Poole, but we thought it would boost our views. That's bullcrap! Get back here right now and fix it!
Should I do this the whole time in the mask? This is my altitude training. That's what we established. you all got your pictures, right? We're good.
Good looking girl. Looked just like a Jaguar. Only she was a truck. You know, I used to crash into her just so I could smoke her.
What are you talking about?
What a disrespectful idiot. Is this how you're gonna race your drivers now?
One shall stand, one shall fall. You betrayed yourself, Megatron.
And with that being said, we welcome you to the NASCAR Show, the stop-motion sketch show about NASCAR, drivers, community, and much more. Today marks the 1 year anniversary since the show was created, and in this special, we're going to be doing 6 special sketches about our wonderful community. Right you are, Turbo, and the Multiverse leaders are going to start us off with this episode, but in the form of the Kevin James command from the 2007 Coke Zero 400.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops, God bless America, and gentlemen, start your engine!
The following sketch is a remake of one of my first ever ideas ever created. Hello everyone, I'm Corey LaJoy, and welcome back to my podcast called Stacking Pennies. Wait, that name of the podcast is too bland now? Huh, well I'm sure I can come up with a better name for the podcast. I got lots of ideas. How about Stacking Cautions? No, that name just sounds stupid. Or how about Stacking Flips? No, that just brings up bad memories of my flip I had in Michigan in 2024. I don't like it, but I need something. I got an idea for a podcast name for you. How about Stacking Wannabes? You should do something with your racing career when the time runs out. Or better yet, you should just stick with Stacking Pennies. At least you're better at podcasting rather than racing. Thanks, I guess. Oh, and one more thing. You are not Mark Martin. The heck's wrong with him? Oh wait, I get it now. I'm not as good as a part-time driver like Mark Martin was. Hello guys, I'm Chris Myers from Fox Sports, and welcome back to another segment of Ask a NASCAR Driver. And today's topic is going to be what are the best and worst NASCAR crashes a driver has ever experienced. So to get us started off with Ryan Blaney, what was the best or worst NASCAR crash you've ever experienced? Worst wreck I've ever experienced would have to be either 2023 at Nashville or the Coke Zero 400 coming to the end of the stage. A worst wreck that I've experienced is the 2015 O'Reilly race from Daytona. Worst wreck I've experienced is the 2013 Fontana race when Joey Logano took me out on the final lap, causing me to have to sit out for some of the season because of injuries. One of the best wrecks I've experienced is when I got payback on Denny Hamlin at Phoenix after what he did to me at Martinsville in 2017. One of the best wrecks I've experienced would have to be the 2022 Coke Zero 400 because when that big wreck happened, it gave me the chance to go on and win the race. However, it's the same race in 2015 when I had that last lap flip, which has to be the worst wreck I've experienced. Best wreck I've experienced is when Jeff Gordon took out Clint Bowyer in 2012 at Phoenix after what he did at Martinsville earlier that year. One of the best wrecks I've experienced was when Matt Kenseth took out Joey Logano at Martinsville in 2015 after what he did to him at Kansas, even if he did get suspended for it. That flip I had on the last lap of the 2020 Daytona 500 is the worst wreck I've experienced. Worst wreck I've ever experienced would have to be Bristol in 1990 when I hit the guardrail and my car sawed in half. Both of my flips from Daytona are the worst wrecks I've ever experienced. Well, there you have it, folks. The best and worst wrecks that NASCAR drivers have ever experienced. Until next time, this has been Chris Myers, Ask a Driver. See you in the next segment. Woo! I got my 5th win this season! I am unstoppable right now! I don't believe that these wins are legal. Something's wrong with this car. Trigger, I think you're being a bit paranoid. Maybe you shouldn't think about it right now. Not in your case, Ivan. I'm still thinking about it and I shall go and investigate this. Remember how Chase was trying to find out why Corey Haim was so unstoppable in 2025 and how it ended? Yep. Where is it? Where's the secret? Hey, you! Oh, it's you two. Why don't you tell me the secret behind all the wins that Tyler Reddick has been getting? What's he hiding, huh? Well, actually, there is no secret. Just good handling, understanding the situation, and believing in yourself like Tyler has been doing. And what you did to offend my drivers, you furry egotist? I'm gonna slam dunk you for that. It was at this moment that Trigger knew. He messed up. Let me guess, you did something stupid and got slam dunked by Michael Jordan? Yes. I tried to warn you, but you didn't listen. Also, I am not your puppet. Come on, Turbo, let's go watch the race weekend from Martinsville. What did you just say about me? Hello, folks, and welcome back to another segment of the NASCAR Show One-on-One. I'm your host, Clint Boyer. And in this segment, we're going to be talking about the different TV networks that broadcast each race every weekend. Now, back in the early days of NASCAR, there were no big television networks to air the races on. It would mostly be taken from video camera or be photoshopped. But during the late 70s to early 80s is when NASCAR got a shot at television. And the first TV network to air a NASCAR race was CBS. They actually started in 1960 with the Daytona 500, but they wouldn't air full-length races until 1979. And ever since then, we've had multiple different networks coming to join in the sport. TNT, ABC, ESPN, and even Fox, as well as USA and NBC. And during the past years, we've actually had a couple of new networks added to broadcast the races, such as CW and Amazon Prime. And we even had an old network to return broadcasting NASCAR, that being TNT. And sure, broadcasting the NASCAR races every weekend has changed over the years, but one thing's for sure, if you're not at the track and want to watch a NASCAR race, NASCAR fans will always want to tune in to the race no matter what network it's on. Although, in the coming years, I have a feeling that streaming networks are going to take over airing the NASCAR races and they will no longer be aired on Fox Sports or NBC and USA. But only time will tell, and depending on what the TV deals are. But anyways, that will cover this segment of how the networks for NASCAR broadcasting work. Until then, we'll see you in the next segment of the NASCAR Show One-on-One. Hello folks, and welcome to a new segment of the NASCAR Show Fan Mail. And today's fan mail comes from Kevin Harvick and Will Buxton from the Speed Network podcast. And they ask, how is a NASCAR Show episode made even if the release date is tri-weekly or bi-weekly? Well, Kevin and Will, I'm glad you asked, and this is how it goes. Every 1 to 2 weeks, Ivan is gathering up ideas for different themes for different sketches, though not all will appear since each episode is limited to 4, with the exception of this anniversary episode and some milestone episodes. And every time he finishes the script, he sends it to NASCAR Sonic Fan to begin production. And to be honest, I would like it if I was included in more of these episodes.
And after some hours of filming and editing the episode, the video is then released on NASCAR Sonic Fan's YouTube channel. But in this case, this episode would be released today on March 27th, 2026.
Well, we appreciate the question, Kevin and Will, and if you guys would like to ask more questions for NASCAR Show Fan Mail, be sure to reach out in the comments or to me on Discord at Night Sentinel. But for now, we'll see you guys next time in the next segment. Man, I honestly can't believe it's been 2 years since I've joined the NASCAR Multiverse community. Indeed, and we are so great to have you here as part of our community. Yes, you share the exact same interests as us, and we like your gameplays, especially some of my favorite games. And you also provided us with some good laughs too. Despite there being times of mistakes you have made over the past 2 years, you've learned from them and have pretty much matured. Indeed, even when you messed up, we still gave you some chances. And I really enjoyed doing these collab series videos with you after I canceled my NASCAR Ultimate Funny Memes mini compilation series after I ran out of ideas. And along with those race recap videos that you guys do in collaboration, I've actually given you guys some ideas over the past years. And we enjoy everything you do in this series along with the recap videos. And overall, we just want to congratulate you on a successful 2 years of being a part of the NASCAR Multiverse YouTube community. Thank you all so much for the kind words. I really enjoy being a part of this community with you guys, and I'm looking forward to the coming years of being a part of this NASCAR community. Well, thank all of you guys for the congratulations, wishes, and many more. And I am very happy to see that you guys enjoy watching this series still, by liking, commenting, and sharing it with your friends, and I really appreciate that. No problem, my friend. Also, congrats on 2 years of being a part of the NASCAR multiverse community. Wait, nobody said anything about that? Well, yes, but still, congrats anyway. Thank you guys, this is an awesome day in my life. And with that being said, that'll wrap up everything for this NASCAR show episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video out to your friends. And if you guys have any suggestions for future sketches, be sure to leave them down in the comments down below. And who knows, maybe your ideas could be featured in a future episode. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that way you don't miss out on the latest stop motions from us stop motion creators. And video production of the NASCAR show will be on hold until the end of April or early May. Since NASCAR Sonic Fan did mention earlier in the post that he was feeling worn out and needed a break from video production, but not YouTube entirely. But don't worry, race recap videos will still be uploaded every weekend, since NASCAR Sonic Fan made that the only exception. But for now, this has been the NASCAR Show 1 year anniversary special, so until then, see you at the checkered flag and happy 1 year anniversary to the NASCAR Show.
Hey Bobby, how do you get to the chase?
You know where they race modifieds? Start there. Then, you'll go past a lot of trucks.
Okay.
What am I, your tour guide? Beat it.
Easy, Kevin. Want to take home the title? You gotta get to the chase first. NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup. Rated E for everyone.
Just follow me.
EA Sports. It's in the game.